There's this YouTuber called Peter Draws, and a lot of his videos are just him doing these elaborate sketches, and there's no sound, and he just kind of rambles over the top of the footage of him drawing, which is what I'm inspired by here. This video is just me rambling over footage of me just basically doodling all over my cupboard. If you could call it a cupboard, I don't have many clothes, so it's just some wood with some fabric covering a pole that clothes are hanging on. Basically, what I wanted to talk about was this one quote from this Peter Draws video where he says, people quite often ask me, what is this drawing meant to represent? What does it express? Because his drawings are quite abstract and they're not really of anything. But what he said was, I can't express in words the feeling that this drawing portrays, that's why I drew it. I could only express a certain feeling or a certain emotion or a sentiment via drawing. I couldn't do it in words, otherwise I just would have said it. It's very interesting. Because his drawings, like I said, it's not like he's drawing horses or anything. It's just really abstract lines and strange shapes. And I think he specifically said he doesn't explain what they are and he just wants people to see whatever they see. And it's interesting. It's kind of like doodling. I think doodling is perhaps the most pure form of art because you don't think it, your brain just kind of, your subconscious takes over and does the drawing for you. Quite often people are doodling when they have a pen in their hand and they're busy doing something else. They're on the phone, they're in a conversation, they're waiting and thinking about something else. And when you doodle, sometimes you're not even there, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, what the hell? I've drawn a cube or something like that. It's interesting. It's kind of like when you're driving and you kind of zone out and then suddenly you're at home and you're like, oh my God, was I driving? What happened? That's what it's like with doodling, except it's art. It's art that your brain does without you knowing what your brain is doing. Sure, and everyone has one thing they seem to doodle over and over again. Like something they go back. For me, it's this picture of a cartoon rabbit. I must have drawn this rabbit 1,000 times. I don't know why my brain likes doing it so much. It's got some very clean, angular lines, perhaps. I don't know. But yeah, I think doodling is perhaps the purest form of art.